Hello. So I just recorded this, and then I found out that my microphone wasn't picking up. So, what I'm going to show you is a mansion I've been working on. You can kind of see it from here. And just kind of give you the tour and kind of just explain a little bit of the lore. I wanted to share this because, you know, when you build something, you want to share it with someone. I mean, wouldn't you? It's a nice aerial view. The approach, the slow approach. It's very dramatic. So as we approach the front door, I'll explain that I decided to start building this mansion because I was writing something and it had a mansion in it, and I realized I was just saying rooms without really knowing relatively where they were or like what the whole of the mansion looked like. And it's kind of hard to like get an idea of like what you want, because I'll be browsing mansion floor plans and I just can't seem to find one that just fits what I want. So I got on Minecraft and I started building. So I looked up Georgian mansions to kind of get the idea of like where to start, what the inspiration would be. But to put it into perspective, this is the villain's house. So you kind of got the whole feeling down. So we'll go ahead and close the door on ourselves. Here we have the entryway. It's very plain. Because the thing with interior decorating in Minecraft is I'm not terribly good at it. So of course, just bookshelf, throw a little barrel and some potted plants and some candles here and there. Got azalea leaves. I don't know, this is supposed to be like a dresser or something. Maybe a coat hanger. I don't know how I would implement a coat hanger, really. Here's another one of those just things that you find in a hallway. Paintings and a mirror. And this is... oh, here another one. This is the breakfast room. So it's just very simple. I like the flooring. Got the candles. That I probably should change that to make it look more like a chandelier. And over here is the bar seats overlooking the area. This isn't what it's supposed to look like. You just take what you get as you get the world generated to you. I mean, I could have done this on a flat surface, but I kind of didn't want to. I don't know, it feels more interesting when you try to do it with the terrain you're given. This is the kitchenette. We have our sink, our stove, our fridge, windows, barrels, the works. Also the tuff blocks. I love the polished tuff blocks. It makes such a nice sound. So one thing you're going to hear is this isn't done yet. You're going to hear that a lot. This is the guest bathroom. You have a toilet, another sink, candles as you have in a bathroom. I love the tuff blocks. I just love that noise. Right. This is 2 empty rooms because I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. It's not done yet. I was thinking this could be a ballroom, but if I split the room in half, I'm not sure what I would like put before it. Like what's really like the what's the middle ground for like when you're entering a ballroom? I don't know. I don't own a mansion. And yeah, this was originally... so I had this thing built. It was on a server originally, but we lost a lot of progress when the server crashed. And when what I did have was this was going to be like a formal dining room, and there was going to be a ballroom down here at the end of the way. But I've kind of scrapped that for now. I'll see how I feel. So we'll go over here. This is the main kitchen where the big meals are made. Got your end rods as fluorescent lights. Big fridge, industrial ovens looking things. And you use the hopper. This thing over here. Oh, hey, I've got iron. How about that? And this is this is the storage. You know, all the barrels, the shelves. So as I was saying, this is like the villain's mansion, so it's kind of got a bit of a Resident Evil kind of feel to it, where nothing really makes sense. It's big and confusing. This is the courtyard. It's raining, unfortunately. We have a small standing garden. It's not done yet. Again, I'm gonna put like lamps in the corners and like a pathway, put more peonies and roses. Here's the cherry tree with swing. Nice swing. And over here is the wall. The bridge wall. I'm just gonna get out of here. Can't see the bridge well from here because the tree's in the way. But you can kind of get an idea of it. And this is the parlor room. It's with a TV, cup on a coffee table, candles, books, fireplace, big armchair for sitting in and pondering your evil self. And this is the sunroom for when you want sun and greenery. Of course, it's raining now, but you know. I use strings here so that the vines don't overtake it completely. The pale oak doors are just amazing. Let's see. This room is empty. Not sure what I want to do with it. I was thinking a music room of some sort, like a piano. I don't know how I would portray that in Minecraft exactly. I'm sure there's like mods for it. And this is another room I'm not sure what to do with. I'll figure something out eventually, but it's got this nice bay window. And this is a tower. Tower's not done yet, but it will be. Close that. And here's another room that I'm not sure what to do with. I originally had, like, this was like a hallway. And it was kind of creepy, honestly, but the rooms that were left behind in the hall were like so small they didn't seem functional or really working. So I just kind of got rid of it, and I've kind of left this open for whatever inspiration comes to mind. I kind of wanted to split this room like right here. Again, I'll see when that happens. And here's, you know, more bay windows. Another bay window. I really like bay windows. I've always wanted one. Floor. And up there's a tower, so I'll just go ahead and show you. It leads, I can't go through, to this bridge. These two towers are bridged together. And you can see the rest of the buildings from over here. We will get to those eventually. Whee! Now I gotta rush to the end of the road again. So we'll go ahead and we'll go upstairs. And we've got the upstairs balcony here, overlooking the courtyard. That's the greenhouse. We'll go see that soon. So this room's going to be the archive room. You know, I've got all these books here. We can go up the tower. Tower's not quite done yet, but it works. It's got its staircase, which is good. It's got the floating candles. We have a jukebox for when you want to listen to music while you're reading. Play some classical music. And this is the greenhouse. The door's already open. Yeah, originally the greenhouse was up there. When the server crashed, I had the greenhouse up here and I wasn't sure what I was going to make up here, but when the server crashed, the greenhouse was nothing more than a outline of a greenhouse, so I thought, why don't I move the greenhouse over here? So we've got this greenhouse. It's got the crimson and the warped mushrooms to kind of give it that feel that it's the villain's evil greenhouse of horrible plants that eat you alive, probably. And we got some hanging moss. Yeah, this was a... God, I love the Pale Oak update for, like, the things it gave us. We have these lanterns, of course. I really like these because it gives a nice look. It makes it look like there's like a pipe system running through here, watering it every now and then. And here's the tree room. I wanted, I'm not sure if I can, but I'm gonna try. Because I wanted like a spiral staircase around the tree, and it leads up to like a catwalk. So you can kind of like observe from up there from the catwalk. I'll probably implement that later if I can, you know, give it a try. I used the yellow terracotta to make it look like there's kind of a... It's kind of gold bars. Kind of give it that, like, industrial look with the copper and the gold. I didn't want to use actual gold because I don't like how it looks blocky. I don't know how to describe it. It's like... Let's look it up. Gold... I don't know, I just don't like the outline around this. It just doesn't look right to me. I just want it to look plain yellow for now. We'll go downstairs. And here's the heroine's room. Basically, she got kidnapped and forced to marry this guy. This evil man. And she's trapped in this room for a while, where he wants her to learn dark magic. So this is her study. You know, we've got the evil grimoire. And just a normal book. And we got the candles, the brewing station, the cauldron, the crystals, the bookshelves, the frog light. And this is the bed. This is a dresser, vanity mirror. Because the bee house is... That's a bee house, right? A beehive. They look really nice for dressers. Let's see. And in is the bathroom. Oh, let's close that. My inventory is cluttered. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Someone stopped by. This is the bathroom. Use the white stained glass for a foggy effect. Turtle eggs for like shampoo and conditioner and moisturizer and stuff. And the mirrors. And over here's the tower. I didn't have a plan when I started building this. So there's a lot of stuff that's kind of doesn't make sense build-wise, or like if you were making a mansion, you wouldn't want to make it looking like this. But like I said, completely unplanned, just started building, started designing things as I could. This room, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this room yet. I'll see what it is. Up here's that building. Up here's the tower. I haven't really decorated it or put anything in here structurally, like stairs. And down here, again, I don't know what I'm gonna use this room for, but basically the roofs were so bare that I couldn't help but put something on them. So I don't know what I'm gonna use this for yet. I might even put like a tower on top of it, because I love towers. And down here you can see it connects to that area down there. And maybe, I mean, I'm sure I'll find a way to try to like build some stairs up here to connect the two stories. But until then, it's a empty room. You can see the courtyard from here. I should probably put like bars to make it look like, so you don't fall off, theoretically. Run, 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 run. I don't know what to do with this area. It's like a hall. I don't know what to do with this area yet. I was thinking like an office or something. I don't have light in there, so I'll go ahead and lighten it up a little bit for now. And here's the balcony to the main front entrance. Probably should stretch that out a little bit so that there's actual cover from the rain. I'll get to that. And there's this room. I feel like it should be a bedroom, but I don't know what I want to do with it just yet. I'm sure as it goes on I'll figure it out. This is another tower, like right down below is, I think, the kitchenette. Yeah. Another tower. Haven't set that up yet. And over here we have this stairwell that leads to what's probably going to be the library, as you can see here. Have these nice gates. Originally up here was the greenhouse, so whoops, that would have been over here, except there really wasn't enough room for like that little observatory tower up there. So yeah, we have what's going to be the library eventually. Have this tower up here. Let's go ahead and check that out. It'll be finished eventually. I'll show you my progress as it goes along, or if you have suggestions and stuff. I might wind up like rebuilding this, like the new and improved, but it's just, this has taken so long that I have to at least finish it before I start it again with a proper plan. Kind of a rough draft, if you will. And here's the balcony over here. This one actually does have a little canopy to shield you from the rain. And up here is the servant quarters. This is the fireplace where they hang out. They hang out over here after the end of the day. This is Edgar's room. He's the top dog, basically, of the servants. He's like the guy who gets to tell them what to do, and they have to listen to him. He's also the villain's chauffeur, the guy that drives the limo. So he gets the biggest, nicest room with the view, as opposed to the others who their rooms are over here. Yeah, they're not done yet, but they will be. Yeah, so there's a bunch of other servants, but the ones that live up here are basically the ones that they're in the master's favor. So he gives them extra privileges, such as rooms. And he eats breakfast with them. This is where their breakfast room is. The slap of that sea pickle. It's so nasty sounding. I don't know what I'm doing with this. I was thinking just a little bar. I was hoping those books kind of look like bottles. Just kind of put things here as I saw was fit. I'll if anything changes, maybe in a second volume of progress. And down here is the spooky basement. It's not done yet, as you know, nothing's done, but it's it's getting there. This was a pain. I actually went and I made a beacon and went into survival mode to more quickly mine all this, because I don't know, when you're creative, that just takes forever. But when you have like a netherite pickaxe with efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, and a beacon, it's just and it's all done. So yeah. So this is the basement. I'm probably gonna make more walls to make it look more labyrinthine, like a maze-like, because this is where the prisoners are. And even if they escape, they don't know where the heck they're going, because there's so many twists and turns. And only the villain knows where to go. Kind of thing. I think that's about it. Because that's pretty much what I have done so far. If I change it or update it, I'll upload again. But yeah, basically this is what I've been working on, what I've just been kind of doing for the past few months. So I figured I made this thing, I might as well show it to someone. I'm sure someone will care. Yeah. I'm sure eventually it'll start really coming together. The thing is, I don't know where to put the master's bedroom. I really don't, because I have specifics for him where he has a private dining room for himself and like a public dining room for like high-end guests, and the breakfast room where he just has his breakfast in the morning, or his coffee. And I want his bedroom to be big with a bathroom for himself. So I was thinking this could be his bedroom, because I wanted it to be on the first floor. But I also wanted it to have a view. Oh god, I keep on thinking I see stuff and it's scaring me. Anyways, I want him to have a view of the front yard so that he can see who's like driving up to his house, who's around, who's coming around. He doesn't care who's in the courtyard. So I'm trying to figure that out. Because I think initially when this was like the bare bones of this project, I think I wanted this area to be his bedroom, because it had the front view. But it turned into the breakfast room. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll finish this up, and then when I restart it, I'll have a bigger idea of where I want the bedroom to be. So yeah. So I've got all this empty space, and not quite sure what to do with it yet. I'll figure it out, and once it's all mostly done, maybe after a few hours of finagling with it, I'll upload another video and see what becomes of it. I mean, if you have an idea, let me know. You know, because every little bit helps. But I am proud of this thing. Like, this is probably the biggest thing that I've built. And I don't use World Edit or any of those things because I can't figure them out. I just build one brick at a time. I mean, it can be a bit tedious, but it's also a bit fun, and it's like, once you see your work done and you're just like, I did that brick by brick, it's a really nice feeling. So I'll come up over here, because, oh yeah, that's kind of not, that's just the blank nothing. You know, you don't see that. But yeah, here's the aerial view. I've got all these towers. I love making towers, by the way. They're probably my favorite thing. I'm not good at making square houses, so that's kind of been a bit of the challenge. Like, you can see, I don't know, it doesn't look perfect. There's certainly some spots that could have had improvement, but like I said, this is my first time making a big build, and a big build that's not just tower after tower. I mean, we've got a few towers. So yeah. Let me know what you think. Maybe it'll be done eventually and I'll show you when it's done. Or as it progresses, I don't know. Maybe I'll just record myself building. I mean, it's probably going to be boring, because it's just me trying to figure things out. But we'll see when the time comes. Anyways, thanks for watching if you watched. Have yourself a good time. Hooray.